Hello everybody, this is Incredible Bulk. I wanted to show you guys a few customs I've been working on. These are G.I. Joe 3 3/4 customs. This is Mr. Miyagi. I finished him up, I want to say a couple weeks ago. I was pretty pleased the way he came out. There's a look at him right there. There's a little bald spot up on top on the top of his dome there. And then I did two other ones. We have one of the Dukes of Hazzard, and this is Luke Duke. So there's a look at Luke Duke. And then if you have Luke Duke, you gotta have Bo Duke. So here's Bo Duke. I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard when I was a little kid. One of my favorite shows growing up. So it's pretty cool to get these Duke boys in figure form. I know that they made them back in the day. I forgot what toy company made them, but they made the head sculpts and the bodies and everything. They were like straight arm, but if you remember the head sculpts, they didn't even really have any eyes, so they look kind of weird. Okay, so going back to Mr. Miyagi, um, also known as Pat Morita, um, the body was constructed of, I want to say the upper torso was from Shipwreck, and I believe the legs were also from Shipwreck. The waist, I don't remember which Joe waist I used for it. The color itself is a tan from Vallejo, and the arms and the face I used army paint. It's a skin tone color that I used. Um, I did paint his whole outfit the tan color, and then I went with the white T-shirt underneath his button-up collar, and then I added some black to his hair with a little bit of white on the wings. That's on the side of his head there. Um, White on the beard, on the little goatee. I left that kind of like a dark color. The mustache, I left it white. I don't know. I might add a little bit of darker colors to it later. I like the way it looked like this. So I went ahead and left it like that. So I painted him up, and I like the way it came out. I thought he looked pretty cool. This is like my take on him, my version of him. I modeled it after the NECA that came out not too long ago, 6-inch figure. I try to get it as close as I could to resemble that figure. I thought it was a pretty good example to go off of in creating this little custom here. I did spray him with a matte finish, and took the shine off of the paint. So yeah, so that's Mr. Miyagi, and I am doing a custom Daniel to go with him. That one, it's going to take a little time. I'm waiting on some parts, um, but eventually I'll work on Daniel also. Okay, so here on Luke Duke, very nice sculpt. Um, I am missing some paint now that I'm looking at it here up close, up on the shoulder area. That's from moving the arms. Um, I forgot to paint there, but I'll touch it up later. The upper long sleeve shirt is a mix of paint. I use army paint, but I used blue and white to get like a light color. And then on his Levi's, I just used a blue paint from Army Paints. His boots, those were also a mixture of brown and white, also Army Paint. So I wanted a light color on the boots because if you guys remember on the TV show, the boots they had were kind of like a tan color. So I try to get it as close to the TV show accuracy wise on the colors. I know he did wear a flannel T-shirt a lot of times, but he also did wear this light blue T-shirt. The flannel T-shirt, I don't know if I could pull that off yet. A lot of work on that, getting it, all the flannel and the patterns on there. But as far as the hair, I also did a. He has like a dark brown hair color, and I didn't want to paint his hair black. I don't know if it looks black on here, but it was a mixture of brown and black, and I ended up liking the way it came out because you do see hints of brown in there. The black, I did go with black, but then I did like a wash with brown, so it gave him like that dark brown hair color, which, like I said, I liked it. I liked the way it came out. So that's Luke Duke. Okay, and here's Bo Duke, another figure here, custom. I painted. Everything's painted by me on these figures. The yellow was also a mixture of yellow with white. I wanted the shirt to be light. I didn't want it to be too yellow. So I got that yellow, um, a light yellow, I would say. And also his hair, I didn't want it too yellow as well. So I did a combination of white with yellow to kind of lighten up his hair. If you look at his pictures, he did have blonde hair, but he had like hints of like brown in there, and it was a real light color, not too much brown. But I just left it like this, like a light color, yellow, and then his pants were also a mixture of blue with white to get that light colored Levi's that he wore. Um, the belt buckles on both of them, I painted those gold, and the knife on the side with the belt, I painted those brown. His boots are also like a light color, the same as Luke Duke. Like I said on the show, they have light color boots, so I wanted to capture that with these figures. So yeah, so that's Bo Duke, and I gave him that light color blue undershirt also. If you remember, he had an undershirt on the TV show. Um, so yeah, that's it for the Duke boys. So here's the Dukes together. These guys were custom figures. They were printed out by Lone Wolf Toys. He does amazing job like on a lot of figures that we didn't think were going to be possible, and he printed these out and I painted them. So big shout out to Lone Wolf Toys on creating these 80s stars. I do like a lot of nostalgic like TV shows and old cartoons. So to get them in figure form is a pretty neat thing. And then when you paint them and they come out, I thought they came out pretty decent. Um, but yeah, that's my custom GI Joes I've been working on lately. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share custom GI Joes that I've been working on. Um, so thanks for watching. You guys take care and have a good day. Later.